support the granny Mrs. Versatile. Hannah Waterloo Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face. Now heart and grace.
We dey vote, we dey stand for you, Hannah. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down, oh nana. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah, yeah, Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. You shine like the sun, we rise from Waterloo. Your spirit strong, your heart pure too. Them fit talk, but we no go move. Cause you get the grace and we believe in you. Hold your head high, granny. Don't cry, them no go feed dim your light. You're a queen with purpose, fly so high. Season 4, you go win this fight. We dey vote, we dey stand for you. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down, oh nana. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Housemate season 4. We support you, granny. Keep smiling, keep shining. You're strong, you're bold, you're one of a kind. And now Waterloo Titi, the people's queen. La 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 la. Hey, la 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, Housemate season 4. We stand tall. We support the granny Mrs. Versatile. Hannah Waterloo Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face. Now heart and grace.
We dey vote, we dey stand for you, Hannah. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down, oh nana. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah, yeah, Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. You shine like the sun, we rise from Waterloo. Your spirit strong, your heart pure too. Them fit talk, but we no go move. Cause you get the grace and we believe in you. Hold your head high, granny. Don't cry, them no go feed dim your light. You're a queen with purpose, fly so high. Season 4, you go win this fight. We dey vote, we dey stand for you. Waterloo Titi, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down, oh nana. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Housemate season 4. We support you, granny. Keep smiling, keep shining. You're strong, you're bold, you're one of a kind. And now Waterloo Titi, the people's queen. La 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 la. Hey, la 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, Housemate season 4. We stand tall. We support the granny Mrs. Versatile. Hannah Waterloo Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face. Now heart and grace.
rise from Waterloo. Your spirit strong, your heart pure too. Them fit talk, but we no go move. Cause you get the grace and we believe in you. Hold your head high, granny. Don't cry, them no go feed dim your light. You're a queen with purpose, fly so high. Season 4, you go win this fight. We dey vote, we dey stand for you. Waterloo TT, you're a star. Don't let bullies bring you down, oh nana. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Housemate season 4. We support you, granny. Keep smiling, keep shining. You're strong, you're bold, you're one of a kind. And I want the Lutiti, the people's queen. La 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 la. Hey, la 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 la. Missy Versatile. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yes.
Hey, Housemate season 4.
Yes, Granny, Mrs. Versatile, and we support you on TT. Okay, so this my program we in a correct we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, this is how we discuss you see the front page of the different newspaper and the plan for the morning. After we can now look at the different people then we can bring people in Mr. where they can help we follow we discuss the different issues then. We'll go straight and begin look at the different people then first. But before that, please don't forget for like and share the program. Don't forget for like and share the program for we so other person will benefit from this one this morning. So the first paper we actually they take inside the program this morning. The first one we take inside the program this morning now the Salon Compass newspaper. The Salon Compass newspaper we now the first one inside the program this morning say missing Kush container, SLP fumbles fact. And the next one we get now the Independent Observer newspaper we say corruption doesn't just destroy, it kills. MBSSE analysis 2025 WASC result. And we get the next one at the Daybreak newspaper ahead of 2028 election. Jagaban predict APC victory. And the next one at the Spectator newspaper we say ACT sorry, ACC returns recovered 1 million to Freetown City Council. And AIG Brahma Kane launches perimeter fence. Sorry, AIG Brahma Kane launches perimeter fence project at let me take that again. Sorry about that. AIG Brahma Kane launches perimeter fence project to protect police land in Freetown East. And then the next one we get inside the program, now the Both Times newspaper we say not a single corruption allegation in my 7 years in governance, Chief Minister. And you as well get the next paper we now the Awoko newspaper, and it say Call it Limited appoints Botswana Tech strategist as managing director to drive Africa's digital transformation and legacy in question. Both school confront alarming 2025 WASC collapse. Call for urgent reform. And the next one, now the Sky Times newspaper, we say NPRA DG attend World Petroleum Council conference in Kuwait, and at UN meeting in Geneva, NRA Commissioner General joins global tax expert. The Forum newspaper say when governance lost its heart in the face of a national crisis, and Ibrahim Bangra wins heart in SLPP stronghold. The next one, the Watch newspaper, we say Salon Drugs Wahala, Speaker the Vex, Minister the Vex, Police the Vex, who has bewitched the nation. And we go to the next one. Okay, I think now all the people in this will get inside the program this morning. And we will go straight and begin look at the different issues them, which we guess them inside the program this morning. And we don't get two guests, we don't join and we will join another one again, now the WhatsApp line. Let's just introduce the one that will get first. If they can just turn on the camera and the mic as well, then that could help me. With the first one we get now Boy Jamboya. Boy Jalo Jamboya. Good morning and welcome to the program. Okay, I not get sound from you. I don't know why. I not still get sound from you. Okay, I'll take a very short break and then I come back just now. We can continue with them.
Hello?
A final
Yes,
plea to
okay,
God.
Do you hear me now?
The Wraths of Governor Clapton's Prayers
Yes,
by
get
Alpha Amadou
Okay, too
Jallo,
many
author Monopoly of
cables and connections now, my studio. I didn't know my studio.
Okay, I'll get you now. That's good.
I don't disconnect them, so.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, Sir Leon. Good morning, sir.
All right, if you the watch we don't forget for a like and share the program this morning. And we go to the next guest where we get inside the program this morning. And well, I actually not say your name there, but I'll see that skin say. Please introduce yourself. Help me introduce yourself. Unmute your mic, please. You might still mute, Sarah. You get me, Sarah? Okay, I don't know, but Mr. Jamboga, you get me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Did they hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I know feel say me next guest they hear me. The program with the watch
Maybe
now.
she is on her phone.
Yeah, well, just some seconds. Let's take a break, quick one, and each one to me produce a quick.
A final plea to God. The Wraths of Governor Claxon's Prayers by Alpha Amadou Jallo, author Monopoly of Happiness, Unveiling Sierra Leone's Social Imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxon as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxon's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants and political leaders.
All right, so
and accomplices.
welcome back. We want to apologize. We need for arrange something quickly. I don't know what happened, but this person we been there not be supposed for the inside the program. And just to each one to me producer and I don't remove this person. I don't know, maybe one person don't share the link. And the one way we even expect not come inside the program here. But notwithstanding, we try for get the one at the WhatsApp line for letting himself join we together with Mr. Jamboya for we get the conversation inside the program this morning. So if that be the case, they try now for each one to win next guest. Now the WhatsApp line, okay, engage. They were on another call. Let's try again one more time. Right, so I'll go. Maybe you can call me later on. Okay, so let's come back to you, Mr. Jamboya. Thank you for patience with me and welcome again.
So I hope you hear me loud and clear.
Very clear, sir. So
We connect.
yeah, so let's start the conversation this morning this way. Let's open the thing without premeditated mind. What is the biggest issue for you right now inside the country where you feel say worth discussing?
That's issue that Sierra Leone, and I think I do am on the platform last night, which Sierra Leoneans therefore take seriously. The issue of drug in Sierra Leone, the push. You see, even a development planner by training and a teacher by profession. The issues then, they're very important to me because the most important research where any country gets on nothing going down on everything. But if mortal man day and get the sabi to use them thing and they know now they see in Sierra Leone. So since 1930 they run the mine diamonds in Sierra Leone, but the benefit we.
Stop me, please.
So the mine diamond in the 70s, it benefits them. What's the reason? Then pay attention to the most important resource, the human resource. Then sorry, I have to.
All right, continue further with me inside the program. This is a program we now colleagues get on YouTube and on Facebook. I think we don't get the next guest inside the program. I will just introduce quickly whilst we continue with the discussion. Okay, Mr. Jamboya, I want to ask for something, please. Let me just do them quickly. If I cross check, then if not to the person, then we need for change this link again quickly. But before that one day, let's just sorry. Good morning, Abdul-Din.
Yeah, good morning. Do you hear me?
Yes, Abdul-Din, right?
Yeah, and Abdul-Din, yeah.
Okay, how the morning?
Not bad, me brother.
Okay, thank you for
joining.
joining.
Send me how you do.
Thank God, Papa, yourself.
Not bad.
All right, so I think we need for stay. I mean, if fails and other person can say if that be the case, we probably just don't change instant. Okay, so Mr. Jamboya, please, you get a platform again. Please continue.
That's what it says. Botswana and Sierra Leone is that Botswana pay attention to the most important resource then develop and form before then they concentrate on the human resource. Now the most important resource country. South Korea not at 1 million, but South Korea is a developed and functioning country. Well, not at 1 million. Well, of course, of late when they do offshore exploration to find oil, etc. But before now, they didn't have oil, but they have a developed economy because they access this. Sierra Leone is independent. They have been playing politics with education. We not come with education, we will make the country develop. Because our British education is not for development. It's not fun. It's all theories and no skill. Okay? British education has it. Education only plays attempt of West Africa. It's all theories and no skills. Technical and vocational education, we for make we develop, we not put priority Panama. Added to that, during the war, some disaster, but we not get population loss. And as a matter of fact, after the war, the population grew. And what's in the present situation? Over 60% of Sierra Leoneans are below age 35. You know what that means? This is the time Sierra Leone provide skills and talent development. We will make We get a functional labor force to grow the economy. Rather than we take drugs, we kill, we pick them, and we brought them. Understand?
Okay, Mr. Jamboya, I think you did make a very important point, but you can't broken at some points. I don't know why.
Sorry.
Yes, you can't broken. Even now, say if you do, go and come. So maybe you can go and you can log out and come inside again. So, Abdul,
am I clear now?
Yes, now you okay. Waiting be happen.
Okay. Now, what are they say? At this material moment, and this they happen to every country once in a century or two, we have a labor force that we need to put the relevant tools and equipment for building skills so that we go get co-production of goods and services. That is what brings development. Not to money. Money is a medium of exchange. This we need for understand that. The educated Sierra Leoneans need for understand this. This is what happen in our country in epidemic and a depopulation they take place too. Because if they not control that kush problem, this generation will be wiped out. Secondly, there will be no generation to inherit Sierra Leone. Past foreigners can inherit Sierra Leone. I go end the first, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. So let me go to the next person, Abdul. Welcome. I will ask you the same question we asked Mr. Jamboya this morning. And the question I will ask you, as a Sierra Leonean, we concerned about things that really happen. What are the biggest issue for you right now inside Salon, where you feel, say, is very much important for discourse?
Good morning again by Shengbe Pierre. Thank you very much for the question. So many issues and the way surround what they happen so in the country. First and foremost, a very politically intoxicated. This is not the main cause where they lead to how they go. So because there is nothing like a cohesive society anymore, wherein we all work together as one nation. These governments come, nobody not do nothing. Then can they emphasize on political polarization, which to me I feel is a very wrong. The government have a very good opportunity for unify this nation. Because ANESCAM, IBK, it can be doing best. Everybody get a mistake what they do. But it doing best, what he brings an half for, it ensures we unify as a nation. But these guys then come, it's all about brutalization. It's all about jailing people. It's all about intimidation. All this not help we. Now, we don't get this push. Before I go further, I want to use Paulo Conte for typify here. I remember there was an incident about this corona. Of course, we all know say the Ebola and Paulo and put before and he fight diligently. Now, he able to solve them. Now, when this problem come, corona, they say, they use Paulo for go help them. All the way to the end of do, then put problem by the young man. Say he don't do 1, 2, 3 for go kill. One man for go kill 400 man with well-sophisticated weapons. So all these don't create fear to the APC. Even if somebody want to go help, he's afraid. Men do not put problem like you eat again. Now we don't get this issue. This is not epidemic. This is not a generation they go through. If the care is not taken, we are doomed. And if we not take time, now foreigners and therefore can lead we as a result of greed and carelessness. And when you allow selfishness and political demagoguery, we don't supersede the society today. A lot of sycophants in our country today. No get mind for tell whether they in authority say this one they do wrong. Nobody no get mind tech. Talk. Not to say the opposition don't want to talk, but the fear is there. They don't exemplify by jailing people. So many people then jail them. Harassment. Look when they go to party office for nothing, for no good, they go shoot. So everybody is being scared. If I talk this, they're not going to hold me. In fact, now it's taboo right now in our country for demonstrate. You know, what are you for go demonstrate? They die. So now, before, when we be small, students never come on and do. School beginner for come on and do say, this kush for come on and do. We all say, and we do, I'm wrong. But today, you know, the students don't get mine. They don't get mine come out. Especially in our Western area, we're not done. So how then we face this thing? To me, I feel that this is a problem. This is an epidemic. This is very serious. When in the city, Bobo and the team up live to move the common out and foot them, and let you know one cry, they cry. Now, who's that you go begin face this problem? The main players that have been protected by a system where very systematically corrupt. Where do you start? To me, I feel say the president was set an example here. How he was set an example? This is the way for solve the resolutions to this problem. You as a president, for sure that you really love the people, you can't for solve this issue if for sacrifice, in wage, in salary for 6 months or even 1 year. Say this, me they sacrifice me this money, but me they help them because they don't go to the bad. And after that, he go make sure that all the ministers them for take 30% from them because we don't get money. We don't get money. So for take the ministers they all 30%. That na me own way, it might be wrong. But the president will make sure in salary for go for 6 months. That will tell you say the president is willing for fair this case here. That's my own ideal. And besides that, the ministers are all for contribute them build institutions. But before this happen, how for go rehabilitate them picking there, you ever call it supply chain. There's a chain. There's a network. Now like snake, if you cut the head of the snake, no matter how big it is, the snake don't finish. Therefore, the root cause, now for dismantle completely. When they're able to distinguish that, then we are having a brighter future. Because what did happen in Sierra Leone, the epidemic, not only they call for patio, this not big by APC, SLPP business, or NGCC for sale, everybody, we all as family, nobody know they will tell me to not get family security, that we not don't die with this suffer now. We all don't affected. If you not say your sister, your brother, you never pick in the suffer. So to me, the government will take this initiative, say it come out openly, and they do I'm genuinely say me as the president, and they give me salaries 1 year or 6 months. All the ministers 30%. Therefore, other institutions will come inside. We'll get the iron ore mining alone, sir. Then we will come inside for me. We'll get the one in a root side. Then we'll come inside. Other institutions and they. When they go inside for help finance this year because we don't get money. It's all about how we go get the resources, how we go push this thing forward, how we go able to eliminate this cancer. It has become cancerous. The kids are dying in numbers. As I said earlier, it has got nothing to do with politics. Nothing to do with politics. This is about the nation dying out as a result of recklessness and carelessness. So to me, as they emphasize this, we all need to come together, both men and change their perception. Any clandestine behavior, no, they help with. They become so despotic, and that's very bad. This political demagoguery, and they get the average say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Then they even tell you, say, we'll go make sure that we'll tell you that we'll get government. This is not helping us. We are a homogeneous society. We are one big family in our country. Either through marriage, neighborhood schooling. But when I can't identify division, a segregative ideal is not good. So therefore, I feel the starting point here is how then we'll make sure everybody feel belonging in this society. How then we'll make sure that everybody feels that we are all Sierra Leoneans. Our kids are dying in numbers, man. It's not a joke anymore. Anybody will get empathy, you go to cry, begin and they die, man. Then they're gonna just feed and they eat. You can't hold the chairs back looking at the kids going in that way. So to me, I just feel we have to come together as one solid society, but SLPP will take the lead. Say this with intimidation will not stop, I will not intimidate nobody again. We're not ready for jail anybody again, because then we'll go say again, you don't have to go kill president. But now we work together as one big family. As I say, we don't integrate so much. We don't interwoven and intertwine, consciously and subconsciously. The president is like a friend to me. Most of the ministers, but I have to say the truth here. You understand? The likes of Pandanoa is my friend, my brother. Tambalamina is like senior to me. Jesus Malabide, they know how do they talk. Then when they give me how they talk. Nothing against you guys, but do the right thing in the name of God. Do the right thing in the name of God. When they put fear in the people in that country. Many don't exile themselves, then they afraid for government and not go jail them. Where do we start the fight? So to me, SLPP is about how we go develop our nation, how we go work together as one united family,
All right.
how we go how we go solidify ourselves as one big nation.
All right. Thank you
So we are
very
doing
much.
this falling apart. Thank you very much.
All right. So we go to the next person within the WhatsApp line in civil society and gender activist in the PRO for Civil Society National Consortium on Public Accountability in Salon. In name is Daniel S. Pewa, we can call CSO Pewa. Good morning, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Mr. SLPP. Always a pleasure for this forum.
All right. So I ask the question to everybody. I will ask them to you again. What's the biggest issue for you right now inside the country we feel say important for the way all discuss as Salon people?
Thank you very much again for the privilege and the opportunity for Mekago get me on one of the national issues, topical issues, plaguing issues, and more importantly, the issue where if we are not careful as a people, a government, as a nation, the Food Salon program or project and that of the free quality education, they will be largely undermined. We're not going to be able to see the dividend and the investment return where government and its development partners can get in terms of resources into their programs. To start with, or to answer your question head on, not a secret, but the push needs. In fact, from women, a kindergarten boy in the area about Jamba as Jamba, I buy Jamba for post based on the community they are. I go buy matches for the person, then they light Jamba, then they smoke them. But there has not been a time where someone tell you say this person Jamba. Where in some societies, then they tell you say this don't create because of Jamba. But now be isolated cases. But in this 21st century, what we don't sense from this push, because there are other hard substances, but this kush menace, it don't inflict more pain, more embarrassment to communities, to families, and to this nation. So at the moment, the kush saga, nine are the biggest issue, nine are the biggest problem, nine are the biggest killer. Now the country what we call Sierra Leone.
And how you feel say this particular thing we for put them to end?
Like the previous callers, them in all the talk, we have to be sincere. And when we're talking about sincerity, the sincerity for begin with we serve. We serve as a government and as a people. The sincerity for begin with we serve. But more importantly, the duty bearers, because they have the responsibility, they have the care of duty to control and regulate the actions of us, the citizens. So if they're sincere, they show commitment, and then show concern, say, as a government, we inject so much money into the Food Salon project and that of the free quality education. So let we try as hard as possible, as best as possible, let we curb this menace. We'll see a backward bend in the fights against this menace in our push.
Right.
So again, I will agree with me, previous, contributors then say, when there was the corona scourge and that of the Ebola, what we did as a nation, after the two presidents have been declared, then two scourge them as a national emergency. We see the members of parliament, and I have to be very blunt, with that. We see the members of parliament, and then, well, for now, the members of parliament and that of the judiciary, the ministers, directors, and commissioners, let them go to their respective communities. If we as a nation have to allocate a month against the fight of this push, so be it. Each and every other civil servant, each and every other government appointee, let we put aside at least 10% of our salaries. Let go into the coffers in the fight against this menace. And let we take upon ourselves, except those who will be doing essential services, with members of parliament and some judiciary officials and some civil servants. Then we all go back with the civil society and you, the journalists, the media. Then we go back now with various communities and engage with community members and engage with fellow citizens. Those that are manufacturing it, those that are importing it, those that are distributing it, those that are selling it, and those that are becoming, victim, meaning the consumers, the direct consumers. Then we engage them.
All right. Continue for
that will be a kind of silver bullet. We don't need to fight this fight as a political tool, or in silo. Say, and a police someone for go arrest, then kind of try them, then go to court, then jail them. No, that should not be the issue.
All right, thank you.
That is at the bottom line. But to address this head on, to be brutal with this, let the House of Parliament dissolve and resolve to the fact, say, yes, our citizens will be, let us put them aside. Don't hold on the cities.
Right.
Let each and every parliamentarian go back in a constituency or in this street and engage the constituent.
Okay, thank you.
Journalists
and
civil society them will be there.
We will come back to the Gist inside program.
Let us see how best we go uproot this menace from this country.
Thank you. Let's come over to Una again. Jalo Jamboya. Now, Una all not a mistake. For say Una all the biggest issue for Una right now this push and the human capital development, the young people them way their lives tend to be destroyed. Not a coincidence for say Una all the same question I ask now similar answer Una give with different analysis. So I'll come back to you, Mr. Jamboya. In as much as Una all the stress on the importance of this and how serious it be, we get people in the government we still feel say this not serious. Instead, we get the chief minister say another serious. Instead, you get the opposition where they pay Facebook, they pay YouTube, they pay TikTok for let them boost their story there, for let it look as if it that kind of serious in the country, but another serious. You get the speaker where as well then at the well of parliament and say you get bad cities in them when then they paint this picture for let it look this kind dangerous and fearful so that the world go afraid for come and do business with salon. But they're not that serious. And you get other government officials there as well where they trend with the same kind of thing. Well, if the people where they so right now, they speak about this thing and they how serious it be, and then the authority say it's not serious. Also, we end with this kind of division. Jalo Jamboya, please you mic mute.
Yes, sir. I hope you get me loud and clear. SLPP, I'm going to be very direct and informative on this issue.
Okay.
I know they talk politics now, and I know they talk like novice. I have been in this life over the last 70 plus years, 20 of which I work for Sierra Leone. The rest of my life I work in Norway. So when we talk about the issues, there are no waiting for talk and now for talk. This Kush issue, now a direct light for sure we say we get a dysfunction in country. Sierra Leone is a failed state. You know what's in a failed state? Now when the government and institutions of a country, they work away for work. All this thing about members of parliament going to this, not really the solution. The state should have the machinery to research, investigate, identify the source of this problem, and stop them. I will repeat that. The state should have the machinery to research, investigate, identify the source of this problem, and stop them. If we don't do that, you can take all the members of parliament or whosoever to go and talk up line, give them all the money you can give them. You can reduce their salary, but the problem will continue because the source has not been contained. Drug problem, now the source you they contain. When the drug problem in Central America, America won't contain them, they went into Nicaragua, they went into Panama, Colombia, with DEA for contain them. Not so? The same with Sierra Leone. If we want to contain this drug issue, the government should own up to its responsibilities to the citizens and come out with an efficient method for identify rather than they import the chemical, nitazine and other chemicals into Sierra Leone, where it's coming from, then get them people here for stop for produce this drug. I am not going to comment about who is involved. I think we all get an idea. One thing I go say, any country on earth who say drug day, people in high offices are involved. Okay? And because people in high offices are involved, it becomes difficult to fight. But this time, the population of Sierra Leone is under threat. So it is incumbent on the government and all the political parties in Sierra Leone for making them come together and say, now we identify who they cow this drug and get them for stop this thing. Whatever legal action and therefore take beyond that, fine. But it has to stop. The government should have that capacity and it should not cost them a lot of money. Secondly, this drug issue, let we stop for politicize them. You know what I do? It is spread in the country and it affects everybody. Into SLPP, APC business. That's Sierra Leone threat. Right now, to the last village in Sierra Leone are affected by this drug. Families, then they lose them, picking them. Sierra Leone is gradually being depopulated, as I say in the beginning. So it is in the best interest for the government for call people them, not a matter of call APC, call people who they know say get the expertise, let them can sit down, then map a strategy for end this problem. This problem is not a money solving problem. It's a will and wish solving problem. If the will is not there to solve it, if the wish is not there to solve it, you can spend billions of dollars until thy kingdom comes, and the problem will always be
the
there.
will and the wish for commodities
From the government.
Okay.
If the government does not show that will and wish within the next 24 days, the people of Sierra Leone therefore invoke the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Chapter 2 of the Constitution says, sovereignty belongs to the people. And the authority of government is derived from that sovereignty and the Constitution. And chapter 2...
So how are the people going for evoke that one day when the government already don't begin gang up against the people, they threaten them, say, they're not a patriotic citizen, them, then they try for, pay, for all of them things that look bad, when not also a be.
Send me up here. If people get the government they deserve. And secondly, not for all cutlass and gun go not treat no more, they solve problem with government. There are many roads that lead to Rome, not so? When the time comes, that will be said to the people and it will be done. You don't let the cat out of the bag early.
All right. So...
Okay?
Okay. come over to you.
I am a citizen of Sierra Leone.
All right.
And I can stand on behalf of the citizen of Sierra Leone. There are routes we can take that will force the government to do what needs to be done. And I'm sure you're aware we don't take one of them routes and they recently. Not to
and I'm sure you are aware, say, the government, when you're out of the country, not they see you like a citizen and you don't get rights.
Well, then they are idiots. Because citizenship is by birth. I can be in and out of Sierra Leone, I'm still a citizen.
Because I know you know exactly
First qualification of citizenship is by birth. And as long as I'm born in Sierra Leone, and I'm sure every Sierra Leonean, whether you take American citizenship, Chinese citizenship, the place of birth on your passport is Sierra Leone.
Okay. All right. So, like I move over to you, Mr. Dean. You know, what do you think? Because Mr. Jamboya actually try for press say the will and the wish for from the government for we able to settle this thing. If not, in 24 days, the people for actually revoke, you know, a particular part in the section 2 in the Constitution, if I get it right, where they try for tell
Section 5, Chapter 2.
Section 5,
then Section 13, Chapter 2.
Where they try for talk say sovereignty belongs to the people. In other words,
yes, and Section 13 they talk about people have to be nationalistic and patriotic. Duties of the citizen. You can revoke that. You can invoke that legally.
Okay. So at this point, yeah, what in you take?
Thank you very much, Sembe Pierre. This is very, very, very much interesting here. Now, this is not a government we didn't can have power. They get less members of parliament. Just a underscore for emphasize within Jamboree they say here. This is a government and come in power, they get less. Now, what did they do? They use a bulldozing method. Then practically remove people and forcefully and install them members of parliament. That alone is a stain to which you would try to do so. How you go start? How democratic are these people? Because democracy call for a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But not they happen now. The reforms not they happen now. A reform about how we go seize power forcefully. So for me, you say this go happen, I find them very, 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 very difficult. One, then guys they get for accept say we all are Sierra Leoneans. Nobody no get power pass in company in that country. They. I not get power pass anybody. Not anybody get power pass. We all are Sierra Leoneans. Until them believe that, say they're not Sierra Leoneans and like any other citizen because power now see they go. Anes was there, Ibike was there, he's no more there. Then feel say now for everlasting. There was Shaka Stevens, he's not more there. Therefore, no use on call for behavior for scare the company. Very disingenuous behavior or nefarious way for execute issues them. No, it's wrong. So to me, I feel say the government gets a big assignment. One, they get for accept as I say, Sierra Leone a homogeneous society, wherein we all belong to the same group, irrespective of you religion, you sex, gender, tribe. We are all one people. As I say earlier on, this guy, Paulo Conte, genuinely go, another example I they give. Help for go fight. Then go and say, one game go no, I don't know. How you go able to kill 100 people? I don't know how the man they say you want to go overthrow. Then jail them. Now you tell me if me want to go, I'm afraid. How they go help? Who's how you go begin? When the president openly comes say, yeah, when I come this trip, I know they arrest nobody, I know they make build up a story against anybody. Lord, we work together as a nation. This now an epidemic. We not sabi political party. We not sabi region. We not sabi tribe. This everybody they suffer this fire. And this not help well. Sierra Leone they deteriorate socio-economically. infrastructurally, because the people that went at the future, when they can continue, they stop, now then they die too, the teenagers. And then they die prematurely. It's so sad and pathetic. So I feel say we get for start this first from the top, as I say earlier on. This now a supply chain wherein if they cut the aid, if the aid go, they endeavor for do cut that supply chain, the main boss. So God will get results, a resolution go there. Like what me brother Jamboree say, we don't see in South America, in Venezuela, in Colombia, in Bolivia, in Mexico, in Nicaragua, Guatemala, to name but a few. All them people in country can have drug countries. What's in at the end result? Now guns. If you do not be careful, this is how we're going to end Sierra Leone. Then therefore they go into, then they sectionalize, especially the citizen. That this now zone A, zone B, the one the way they die, then die. The one the way they benefit. Then go fortify them picking the year. And they begin to become one illiterate, no longer get education. All the things they do now for cause carnage in the country, mayhem. Then go become more mendacious, then wicked to the core. And this not going to be good. This is going to be very, very, very much disturbing for the families. Because without drugs, there is associated with guns. It associated with disease. Now the disease to us we don't see. How it eradicates a whole generation ago to the Gusu. From that disease, it leads to guns and gangs. So therefore, as I say, the government get for willing, and this gap will be typified by the president himself, Julius Marabio. Make his sacrifice in salary. Say me, Julius Marabio, the president. See, they did someone on me, and they give this me wage for 6 months towards the fight. Goes then the ministers, then the members of parliament, the institutions, the ordinary members, and we all there abroad, we all go put some money. If they do it genuinely, then do it genuinely. You know, they just go begin to talk to the Pekin in a village, say, "Muna stop this, send, no, you know they work because the supply still they go on inside the country. You know, cut them off. If we need cut them off, you know they can again at the country. Then we gonna go the small one where they say, "Muna get rid of this, make them throw them, then talk to the Pekin and stop until." Then cut the aid, the main chain. If not for that, we go there on this, and now they see gangs go Canada, Sierra Leone, where go be very devastating for the nationals and other countries.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Continue for the way to inside the program. Like I'm to you again, now the WhatsApp line, you know, CSO Pewa. Please unmute your mic. Yes. CSO,
okay.
I'm pretty sure yes, when you begin for talk, you tell me, say, we not for politicize this thing. But you think, say, they want them in politics. They want them in power. They want them where supposed for take the fight and lead we, you know, in the right direction. Don't politicize and pass we where they discuss them. Or we all, they commit equal crime, not for taking this thing seriously.
Let me thank you once more. And I guess for re-echo this again or reiterate and back. We're not for politicize in the sense that a national fight, and when you fight a national fight, if party A they think say a party B responsible or a party C irresponsible, then it will treat the issue with a pinch of salt. It will show say not to be concerned, let them try it. But when we get that nationalistic lens and looking at the scourge or this menace, it tells you that Daniel Espewa, Mr. Senghor-Pierre, Jamborea, and the other, people then don't take and almost say yes. This fight that we fight because if this menace succeed, each and every family member will be affected. So again, it's very important that. And I think so. I've been in one of our sister television or radio station yesterday. I make it clear that the issue of the police, I have to be very blunt with the truth. The issue of the police not naming and shaming those people that have been apprehended over time, till dates, in a proclivity for embolden the criminals. I think so one way for fight criminality, now we call the person out. You shame him that you don't arrest Mr. A with kush in the seller at this community. He or she has been charged to court, and when the court sentence her, the media forget access to the case, let them publicize them. By so doing, families, members of those families, wey think say dem get shame, dem get pride, dem get a duty for protect their family names, they will disassociate with that kind of individual day. And at the same time, other people that will shy away from committing or indulging themselves in such a crime. But if they arrest culprits, the one that way they brand camo, the one that way they manufacture ammo, the one that way they distribute them, sell them, then catch them, then keep their identities in camera. You know, they have this situation. They embolden them. In fact, they make them they get more work that because they don't get protection already from the security apparatus. So again, the sincerity of purpose comes to reality when the one that we don't is upper strata, like how you say, like how Jamboree say, and my other brother, the one that we did at the upper strata, if they catch them or their associates or cronies, they should be called out. That's where the sincerity starts. But like how Jamboree say, if we are fighting these fights without us knowing exactly, because I mean, it sounds illogical. Let a whole container come out overseas, where the consignee and the consignor, name them at the bill of lading, and at the same time, the items that were at the container, they are itemized. Then they can then see something different from what they don't declare. Now the container or inside the container. Again, the consignor and the consignee therefore be held responsible, accountable. There is no way not to control load that container. So you will not load that overseas or wherever a car, the person will send and to. They should be held liable. I mean, it is as simple as eating ripe banana. Why the security forces or Indian labor over this? That you don't know who that is. So it is there, even by convention, whatever container moves from one geographical or political location to the other, it specifies whether getter, the shipment or the shipping company, where everything is specified in that video. So why would not start from then time, angle then day? And then they will not say yes, locally, the substance is being produced locally. So what do we do? Now I make us say community engagement is key. Community engagement is key. There is no information without communication. If the government officials, including members of parliament, ministers, or other presidential appointees, civil society, and you, the media, we take that bold step, we go back, we tell the people, look, now picking and they die so. Now when a husband and they die so, now wives and they die so. Potential future, we can't take the mantle of leadership for promote this country to one time a day. Now then they die so. There is free quality education. It might not be 100% achieved, but at the moment we are seeing semblance. In 15 years' time, their beneficiaries from them, opportunities where government they give them for let them be educated, self-reliant tomorrow. Now then they kill themselves so. Would not think say will take care of una at an old age? Una picking and they die. These are some of the information. I think that if those community members have access to such information, which will happen at the end of the day, somebody go coerce in picking. Peter, I know of one incident by Walks Street by Kissy Road. Then so one man left the beating picking. Sometimes we need to handle the bull by the horn. But keeping those information surreptitiously from the public, it also means aiding and abetting the take place for the security sector. Because they name the people, they name for shame the people who don't arrest Mr. A and we don't charge them to so court. So district, so die. Then the sincerity and the fight against the kush, it don't begin. But until we get there, all we do, they do it like a way Roman say the plant are fantabulous. The plants not the last. So you get for be audacious, you get for be bold, you get for be brutal in achieving the fight against kush. And then also state institutions. Padawla Jamhuriya make a clear state institutions. We have seen ministers disparaging around this, that, say they don't build this, they don't make so, they don't make so. Just eyeing the funds. Just eyeing the line up and the fund today. Now they tell them they go take this supplier, contractor, this, that, just because they want the money. The beneficiaries, based on intelligence, some of which they get, the beneficiaries or the victims that then sentence, then they don't even have access to 3 square meal per day. It is a national concern.
All right.
The sincerity of purpose, commitment against the fight, towards the fight, we don't see our rates.
Okay.
Until
all right.
We address all them gray areas. All them gray areas. How capacitated is the health sector to handle them so foots them? We don't become an eyesore. They're in public places in an unsanitary condition. It's unfair. If you want to fight this fight, you have to fight it with honesty and sincerity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes.
As the the lower people will not be able to get the state machinery. Now therefore function and for state.
Thank you very much, CSO Pewa. Now, I want to take on we don't come towards the end of the show for this morning, but I'll take on to another issue again quickly. That's now we will use for end the show this morning. Now we don't done election with a plan for another election. 2023 done, 2028 day na the road they come. Some people don't accept, some people not still accept yet. But recently, the latest thing again will come up. Now the newly elected chairman for the SLPP will make certain statements, say the 2028 election, they're not going to allow the APC for come near power at all. Then go continue for fix them at the opposition. Then get the presidents, then get the army, and then get other people the way they will use for actually keep the APC now opposition. This now one way the APC see as something we not very good for democratic practice inside the country. This now will end with the morning. So let's take the reverse version. I start with you, Pewa, CSO Pewa. Let's start with you on this area. What in you is take on this issue?
Sengbe Pierre, thank you very much again for this opportunity. See, I can always say, I don't have free tongue from where they pull me in upline. I don't have free tongue from the days of Momo. Which I can always say that politicians then talk, which one of the bookman they call rhetorics. For me, the people, by Jamhuriya make it clear that the people's voice sovereign, the people that are then sovereign. You understand? Again, politicians over time, they don't they talk. There was a time one minister sit on a radio, said they will rule the country for the next 40 years before them. These are rhetorics. It just start more the question to man they go on war fronts. It get for scared in, make sure say it put an opponent in a kind of fright mood. Like frighten them. Like make sure say a subdue and at the battle. A front with information, intelligence sharing, this, that, and so on. So as a people, we don't pass that. We don't see 11 years civil war. Nobody wants to go back to those all the days. But what's more important now that the people have the sovereignty for decide na the ballot box. Intimidation, threats, I don't think say in the whole water. And I don't think say the chairman go talk with seriousness. There was a time one Kalilu man, one either Chief Kadiru, let's talk out 400. So does this, that. One thing I believe is that I don't think say they can talk that one day with any amount of, if at all, but any amount of, because with the people now we get for decide. So I just want to appeal to the people of Sierra Leone, say, let we focus, let we idea on the ball, because actions now they determine whether people for vote you or not for vote you. And I don't think say Chairman Batilo Songa, he go one let work at this country. Far from that. But it's not like I say politicians they talk with over exuberance, make this statement, this, that. Sometimes without even meaning, or sometimes with me and you, the audience, they perceive. Not really even me. I mean, they listen to somebody where they talk, say, yes, but they don't talk about. He was referring to their own internal structure, not the conventional security force or the constitutional security force. I don't think that they have in mind. When they make a pronouncement, Jagaban said they will win election 2028. Victor Osia, SLPP will win. I mean, people have right to their opinions. That's not a no contribute to national unrest or insecurity or not make the state degenerate to, something where we all go under bed and hide. Who would hear them talk that day? As a people would hear them thing and this and appear. Believe you me, we'll not next tomorrow. APC members will make a statement. But what's more important now that the people that they get the ballots. Now the people that get the ballots. And now the people that they decide who side better for them or who side will whip kind of their eye. So going forward, I want us to be focused on the ball and the issues. There are serious national, problems at the moment where we need to confront as a people that could say, the economic crisis, now the custom don't worsen now, and so many other factors. This drug, internationally, will they get bad name, internally, will they get pain? I think these are issues we should be focusing on to address it, and at the same time for think as to how 2028 they go like for we all as citizens. But more important that people should not countenance, but Chairman Batilo Swat not out of context and going forward just and say he who does the best. Everybody will vote for, irrespective of pronouncements or predictions or what you think say go do at the end of the day. Yes, Sengepi, are you there? Sengepi?
You are muted, Sengepi.
Yeah, sorry. Correct. Sorry. All right, sorry. Thank you. I want to appreciate your time with me inside the program, and glad you joined me on the show. Thank you very much.
Grateful.
All right. So now I come over to you, boy Jamboy here. What are your take on this latest development with regards to politics?
Honestly, I'll be one for be the last man for talk about this. Because I want to deal with them professionally and legally.
Hey.
Here, I'm not talking politics. I'm talking as a trustee of
okay,
the
I take that. I take that. And I go beg, Mr. Dean, let me give you that time there for do that. So, Mr. Dean, please come inside.
I do, I don't get problem with that. For saving himself, for don't be the last person for talk, but it seems they don't call for that, no problem. And again, let it talk.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's okay. Thank you very much again once more. The issue of Batilo Songa, in fact, now all been in London, he was a chairman of the SLPP. I remember vividly when one of his colleagues, when Ayongoa, I think he's now the ambassador to Russia, even altered statement, were very, very disgusting at the time. But none of do the nothing. This now been hardcore. They do all kind of criticism now. We encourage them, we talk. We not get problem with them. They even go now down in the street, then demonstrate against the Ebola. Say, men no give money to Salon government too. Then do them. Batilo Songa was there. This Batilo Songa where they talk so today. Idede, Pandanoa, then dede, Kambalamina, then I know all now will come out. So for men talk say when they know they see we as aliens, then are the real nationals. Very pathetic. These guys were here. Battle Luskunga I come out. Pandanoa, Madabio, Fatima, they all now will come out. All the Rob skin. So for men go begin the distinct Sierra Leoneans, distinguish we. Say you they are abroad now. That's why you know to Sierra Leone. I find them very daunting. Very, very daunting. Now, make I come to this. To me, Batilo Songa in statement is very, 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 very undemocratic, unconstitutional, malicious. That is no joke. Then, guys, how you go win elections if we're able to address the social issues in the country? And they talk about how you go able to tackle health, how you go able to tackle squalor, how you go able to tackle employment, how you go able to tackle the social welfare. Energy sector, to name but a few, they're not succeeding, none. Besides, people are being baton charged, people are being intimidated, people are being killed prematurely. All them are factors away responsible may not win elections. We see the last concluded election, which to me very inconclusive, because we know elections. Till today we will see election, we will not see results. Now, what see they try for talk? Now, enough people, it said they get the military. Then get the police them, then get the forces them. For me, then guys, they see them as very much remote control individuals them. We forces them. Now ping pong, you just a press no more, they don't tell them do. They don't bargain out them, they don't compromise the integrity in that country. Then the professionalism is questionable. Therefore, I make Battle Songa get in mind is this the enthusiasm for talk to then go take back power. You know, as I say, you get able to address social issues in the country. Any government abroad everywhere. When you're able to address social issues, you don't need for talk. You walk, go send it through, you go win. But who side able to address social issues? The roads are dilapidated. Look that Konoma Kendi Road. You don't not finish it, finish it. No, they go there. You look at that road from Bo to Teum, you know, they're in good state. So many issues in Tongo to Kenema, not lie. These are some of the things that when you're able to address the social issues, geopolitically, then you are making inroads. But we not see that. Now for Batile Songa for calm, it use short statements. It do it overtly. Then a provocation. Now it trigger a commotion in our country, which is very bad. We all see the unprecedented, senseless, brutal war where people them lives and lost, the country devastates. Nothing not work for our country. Sierra Leone become the darkest state, the poorest. Till Tony Blair, where they lie with other Western leaders, them make sure say they revitalize the institutions. Them. We stand up a bit better, but then come not able for uphold this. In fact, and politicize everything. And politics are philosophical, and I don't in ideology. You know, they politicize things, and they believe that you will start go forward. You will never. So anyway, I'll stop here. But
Thank
to me, his statement is very, very disgusting and uncompromising.
Thank you very much. Sorry about that. Okay, so let me come over to you again. You know, Mr. Jamboya, for a wrap up with this same issue where they go on now. What's the your own take?
Thank you very much, sir, and thank you to the other guests them for all the delivery. One thing I pick out of the discourse today is that we are looking at Sierra Leone, not at politics, even though some of them, they talk politics. That is natural. You see, Bachilo Songa's statement and other statements we've been done make in the past, it tell we the level of maturity of the people that they rule the country. Leadership is about maturity, not about muscles. Maturity, they stop you for say certain things, even though you think of them. Like just now, how they talk, I make it clear, say, we can impact the government to take action without we take gun and cutlass. Not so? That was deliberate because I know one for being misunderstood. Say, they can't provoke let people and go not treat. Nobody will ever go to the street where I am involved. I know the methods. I've been in government. I know the methods and steps for use. Bachelor Songa in statement where you don't make so. One, if even the SLPP win 2028 genuinely, it don't create room for people for saying they're not winner. That's how immature he is. That's a very immature statement. And I would advise the SLPP for put and down, then take action against them. Otherwise, the SLPP go lost in essence as a political party. Secondly, Bachelor Songa in statement, especially where he spoke about getting the police and army under the hand, now seditious statement by law. It's almost tantamount to premeditated treason. You see, if you want to control a government, let them know you know what you have to tell them. Outside the Sierra Leoneans, they fail, and especially the APC. They talk, but they don't tell this. Like that will be happen in parliament, where they go forcefully pull members of parliament. That would have been the step where legally APC be for stop for take part in government, then take up a case. If they take up a case with the High Court, then throw out, they have other channels to follow. But you see, one of the things we don't lost in Sierra Leone are wisdom. And I go advise Sierra Leoneans for stop talking and start thinking. We talk too much. Go to social media now, they talk past all. And all they talk, they talk now for cause and effect. There are methods we can follow. And I want for assure Sierra Leoneans say, there are Sierra Leoneans who are sober-minded and trustees of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We are not partisan. We will start taking action for sanity to come to Sierra Leone. If even you get for take we 30 years and for go up in a Mars, we will do that. I would end it, yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much for taking the time for joining inside the program this morning. I appreciate you all time. I want to wish you a very, very good day. And thank you very much to the producer for this program. We make we forget the people that we can help with for this course. I want to tell them plenty thank you. To now we don't watch and like the program. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget for joining me later on inside Big Yard and later in the evening inside We Yard Purpose. Thank you very much. Now the left una and one for tell una say they voting, for make una get una your favorite, contestant inside the house. They end in 3 days, and for we get one now we at. The one we get now we had now the most ugly, contestant. Now the most na granny contestant with 3 picking them, but. Now the one way you will say the Mrs. Versatile with lots of things them in aid. And a nurse, and a police officer, and a cook at the same time, or you say a chef. So it left to you will actually present them to you because the world they turn against them, the bullies they turn against them. But we want for sure say this not about who that sabi make goodness pass because we don't see all of the one that we don't ever join into this. All of the one the way they go into them shows they are way they come back, they win, not just cause now the social media, make drama, they create. We see other side, the most side, we see the way they don't win. Then are different people that this warrior. Different people and they create different impacts them, but we on shows them not ever don't create that impact. So this time around, we they put we and behind one and they see how best. So get them into the house, vote for them and vote for them massively. If that be the case, with the left for now at this point, I want for telling plenty thank you for one always done the support we, and I will play you the song where we do specially for them. Thank you and good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Housemate season 4, we stand tall.
We support the granny Mrs. Versatile. Hannah Waterloo Titi. Let them know say beauty not to only face, now heart and grace.
young, we rise from Waterloo. Your spirit strong, your heart pure too. Them fit talk, but we no go move. Cause you get the grace and we believe in you. Hold your head high, granny. Don't cry, them no go feed dim your light. You're a queen with purpose, fly so high. Season 4, you go win this fight. We dey vote, we dey stand for you. Waterloo TT, you're a star. No let bullies bring you down, oh nana. Cause you're beautifully and wonderfully made. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mrs. Versatile. La 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 la. Housemate season 4. We support you, Granny.